Yeah, you got that. Got that work.
The crocodile tail. So people, once again, you know, I'm at my favorite spot here in Brixton and Popes Road. Remember, me tell you, see, anytime I touch Brixton people, as some of you guys already know, me have to forward right here, so come make sure that me get my favorite drink. Remember, you can also find them on Instagram, also on Facebook, Aritas Limited, you understand? So, go and check out their social media page.
I think it's here.
Well, people, me not tell you no lie. I never know I would see a news like this, big and serious. Rygin King slapped with gun, armor charges in New York. Me crocodile tail. What some beautiful people, how you wonderful people is doing? You don't know the struggle is real, but watch you know, you don't know the love. Should be real. United we stand and divided we drop. My beautiful people, you know that's a fact. So now people, boy, me not tell you no lie. When me wake up and me see the news here, I was shocked. Some of you go say, rapper, why you shocked? I know say friend a man involved in the underworld and I deal with certain things. At some point, certain things I go pop up and certain things I go happen and certain things I go on. Because certain things did happen, certain things did go on. So why would you say you were shocked? Me shocked. Because right now me I say, yo, was it Rygin King himself them find the gun with? Or them find the gun around him or what? Because as me I say, no, me know say Rygin King, I would thought that Rygin King is much more smarter than that. You understand? This, especially with his current situation at the moment, if he put himself in a position like this where he will get caught with a weapon, with the chance for him to go to prison. You understand? So, me I say to myself, boy, I think even if Rygin King still feel like his life is in danger, which it's not impossible because you don't know when a person gets shot, you don't know what goes through their mind. You understand? It can affect them mentally. You understand? It can put them in a position in a space where they feel like say they don't safe. They don't trust nobody because they don't know if the same person who come at them the first time might have them family member or other gang member who still want to finish the job. So we know said PSTD still can go on. But I would think to myself, say in a case like this, if that's the situation, you would work with a security guard so you don't have to potentially put yourself in any other problem or any further problem. But let's hear what the article has, my beautiful people. Then we can talk a bit more. New York, United States. Dancehall artist Rygin King was arrested in New York on Monday. The artist, now confined to a wheelchair, was slapped with rift of weapons possession charges alongside 5 other men. You understand? Alongside 5 other persons. Check with the Deputy Commissioner, Public Information, DCPI office of the 113 precinct in New York. Confirmed that the Tough singer was arrested at 4:30 a.m. on Sunday, July the 8th. The entertainer given name Matthew Simmet, Simmet as well too, was observed in the front passenger seat of a vehicle when it was stopped. Simmet was found to be in possession of a loaded Palmetto State Armory 9mm firearm. He was subsequently arrested and charged. So people, then charge him feet already. He was arrested and charged. The entertainer given name Matthew Simmet was observed in the front of a passenger seat of a vehicle when it was stopped. Simmet was allegedly found to be in possession of a loaded 9mm firearm. He was subsequently arrested and charged. Simmet charges include 5 counts of criminal possession of a weapon, in the second degree of a loaded firearm, 1 count of criminal possession of a weapon in the third degree for an armor clip. Some say clip fully loaded, and 7 rounds for a firearm ammunition, feeding, advice, and criminal possession of a weapon in the 4th degree. The driver of the vehicle was also reportedly hit with additional charges of a vehicle and license violation, false impersonation, my crocodile tail, false impersonation, and an illegal signal. The officer in the DCPI unit told Observer, my gosh! People, boy, me I tell you, it's not pretty none at all. Jaja. According to New York State court records, Rygin King was arraigned and plead not guilty to the charges. An addendum on the deck notes that he appears. The appearance of section 110 in front of the charges indicate it in an attempt to commit a crime. Let me go over that again. Appearance of section 110 in front of the charge indicate it is an attempt to commit the crime. The 29-year-old artist is scheduled to appear in the Queen's Supreme Criminal Court on Friday, July the 12th. You know, so that they are tomorrow. Rygin King is being represented by court-appointed attorney Mark B. Lakend. Call to Lakend cellular phone were not immediately returned. So basically, the much have linked the lie about, you understand, at the moment, them not get through to him as yet. Rygin King shot him prominence with the single tough and cemented his status with a performance at Reggae Sunfest 2018. However, his musical success has been overshadowed by controversy in recent years as he was chased and shot 3 times by unknown gunmen in Westmoreland in 2020. During the incident, his manager's wife was shot and killed. The shooting incident damaged Rygin King's spinal cord. People, as me I say, problem still feel like the people out to get him. You understand? But in that case, you're supposed to have your license security them I walk with you. You understand? You're not supposed to have no illegal gunman I walk around you. You yourself not supposed to walk with no gun, especially American state them say when it come to gun law. Every state have a different law. You understand? So now, how it have a look now for know say boy, you the condition where you're in right about now, you're still in the wheelchair, and for know say boy, if push come to shove, you could have go to prison and go sit down in your wheelchair in a prison for a couple of years and call for. You understand? Sometimes we have to think the right way and do the right way and do the right thing more time, you know. You see me? Sometimes them something it don't work. You find yourself in a position you feel safe. You do the best thing you can do. Make sure you have your security them around you, because at the end of the day you still are working and like say you not work. So I know some money are coming same, so you must can hire your security for the time you're out and about. So at least you know say you have licensed security around you, so at least you can put your mind at ease. It's me I say more than you yourself. After you walk strap on road where you know say that can also bring more harm to you as well, because you know say police pulling over and all with it, it can be problem, which right now as we can see it is problem. You understand? And you know my beautiful people, let me know what you guys think about this situation. John Star, as me always say, people, the struggle is real. Make crocodile tail. Once again, no people, me I tell you the street is raw. The street just continue paved with pure blood. You understand? This case now again, people. Straight in Montego Bay and Mobile. Student among 3 killed in Mobile. Triple murder settings and wickedest thing up, people. If you know, say, are you turning himself pretending towards a triple murder, you know? And one time, he turned up at the Falmouth police station, and one time the police them tell me, oh, they're going to send him back to Montego Bay. A pissy man piss up himself. Jesus Christ, the struggle is real. No, sir. Detectives from the Major Investigation Division, MID, are probing Tuesday triple murder, including a student in the inner city community of Canterbury in Montego Bay, St. James. The deceased, out of an Upper King Street, Montego Bay address, have been identified as 62-year-old fisherman David West, 26-year-old Roshan Antonio Williams, who was unemployed, and 17-year-old student Jaden Verral Bennett. Reports from the police are that the bodies of the three were found with gunshot wounds in different sections of their communities at about 5 p.m. on Tuesday. They were transported to the hospital where they were pronounced dirty and alive. The struggle is real, my beautiful people. You understand? Bodies just keep on lying in Jamaica. Triple murder suspect wet himself after surrendering to cops. Again, triple murder suspect wet himself after surrendering to cops. Triple murder suspect piss up himself after he give up himself to police in at the triple knockings incident. The struggle is real, more than real.
Triple murder suspect wets himself after surrendering to cops.
One of the suspects in Tuesday afternoon's triple murder in St. James, who surrendered to the police in Trelawney on Wednesday, reportedly wet himself after he was informed that he would be sent back to St. James to face his crimes. According to head of the St. James Police Division, Superintendent Aaron Samuels, the triple murder suspect John Lee Roach turned himself in at the Falmouth Police Station yesterday. He was being pursued by operatives from the division and, at one point, he allegedly engaged the police in a reported shootout before fleeing to the neighboring parish of Trelawney. Besides being a person of interest in Tuesday's triple murder, which included 17-year-old student Jaden Verral Bennett among the victims, Roach is also wanted by the police in connection with other incidents. According to Superintendent Samuels, Roach is wanted for a murder in Hanover, and on a shooting with intent charge for which he had absconded bail.
Wow.
The suspect, after hearing that he was to be transported to the St. James Police Division after surrendering yesterday, he reportedly emptied the contents of his bladder on himself, Samuels disclosed. We are happy that he turned himself in, and we are asking that all other suspects in matters, rather than have us pursue you, heed our warning and turn yourself in, Superintendent Samuels said. In reflecting on the operations that likely drove the suspect to surrender to the police, the senior lawman said, "We are just informing persons that when you're wanted by the police, we will not stop," Samuels said. Deputy Superintendent Linroy Edwards said the St. James Police Division is still looking for a second suspect in the triple murder, Kashim Lewis, also known as Borderline. "We want the public to assist us in locating this suspect so we can bring him to justice," Edwards said. The St. James Division head said his officers are committed to doing their best at ensuring that residents are safe. "If this means that we will relentlessly pursue all criminal suspects, all wanted persons, that is what we are going to do. But our aim is to bring back safety and security to the people of St. James," he said.
So my beautiful people, if you're really involved in that triple dirtings and much more, why would he pee himself? Comment and let me know what you think about that. Why would he pee himself? You are a gangster, you're a bad man, so one time I come to facing the consequence in emptying bladder and clothes. Comment and let me know what you think about that, my beautiful people. And once again, I always urge you to let them know, so listen me. The crime and violence road, please, if you can leave it alone, in a work, it don't make sense. You understand? Because no matter how long you're out on the road, I do what you do, it will catch up on you at some point. And you understand? And it's only prison or dead house. You understand? One way or another. So urge you guys, put down the gun. Try find unity. Try find peace. You understand? Don't continue the cycle. Try to break it. Because there is no winner in a war. You understand? There is only casualties. There is no winner. There is only casualties. Yes, you might say, boy, you kill off next people from the next side. But how much people you lose, how much family member you lose, how much loved ones you lose. There is no winner in war. Especially some of them uncalled for warrior where them money a fight. Some of them egotistic warrior. Some of them want to be gangster warrior. Some of them testosterone warrior where a man just want to prove him points and bad and more mighty. Nowadays no man no bad than no man. I will catch you who off guard first. Simple as that. So youth, wanna try to do the right thing. And no matter how you feel say you're wicked and next man how they tell himself saying wicked are you. And want for your 3 points to prove to film surrounding. Say him are the best. Until somebody take film 3 points. So no do what's right. Allow the crime and allow the violence. It not pay for too long. You might feel say that pay you know. But how long? The struggle is real. My crocodile tail.
Yeah, this is Twin Brothers from the Royal Maroon Herbs. Man, we have a comprehensive list of herbs here for you. And we are the #1 herb shops here in the UK. We have the Medina. The Medina is a good herbs for the man them, the woman them. Chronics sings about that. Osu is from the northern part of Nigeria. For those who diabetic, should take the Osu. Very bitter stuff, you with me? But I'm telling you, it's excellent in what it do for diabetes too and the blood sugar. Only goat weed. This is one of my favorite. It's known as the Jamaican Viagra. But this is the Ital Viagra. Definitely
You heard?
from Jamaica. This herb speak for itself.
You heard?
Surely makes you get horny. Dark blood. In Jamaica, we call it is an inflammation herbs and helps with inflammation. So any irregularity with monthly period, this helps with the any heavy bleeding and pain through monthly issues. This dark blood solve it. Gin and weed. I always love to talk about these herbs because 1976 in Chicago, Illinois, they put 1,600 herbs together to see which one to stop cancer. And the gin and weed comes #1. Not only that, it kills the cells that cause cancer, but it finds the specific cells that cause cancer and kill it. Now we have our favorite, our sea moss. You know, our body make up of 102 trace minerals, and our sea moss, our Irish moss, has 92 trace minerals in it, and it strengthens the bones, the muscles, the tissues, and everything in it. So check out your sea moss. Very popular here, and this is the purple one. The cancer bush. These herbs can only found in my research can only found in South Africa. This herb speak for itself. I don't want to say people in Asia and South Africa is using these herbs as we speak to cure this problem. Cancer bush. Apricot seed, very potent herb for those who have the prostate issues. We have olive oils, we have the honey, organic honey.
Yeah,
we have nano silver, platinum. Damiana is another man herbs that we have there. You feel what I'm saying? We have marigold as well, that good for the cold. We have the dandelion, helps with the prostate. The old bisi from Jamaica, known as coconut. We have ginkgo biloba for the memory. This is another herbs that I would like to point out again. It's the mahogany. Mahogany, very good for those who have issues with cancer. You with me? We have soap for you for the skin again. This is dragon blood soap. The soursop leaf that kills 1,000 cells that cause cancer 10,000 times stronger than chemotherapy. The soursop leaf is very important, brothers and sisters. All here at Royal Maroon Herbs, 48 Rye Lane, Peckham, London, England.
Royal Maroon Herbs. They are the #1 herb shop here in the UK. You can find them on every available social media platform as well. Just search Royal Maroon Herbs. Go and get your herbs right about now. Because you don't know, herbs is the healing of the nation.